I don't know if behind every decision they have some interest, because they have sold the land, they are involved in mining, now they have gone into water. So everything what is possible to get something out of it, that this government looks after.
तुम्ही जाणा म्हजे परस बरें पॉलिटिकल ब्लेसिंग्स आसा काय ना, पूण म्हाका काजिनोचें नांवूच काडल्यार आय एम एलर्जीक टू दॅट. म्हाका नाकाच, एक सुद्दां म्हाका गोंयांत नाका. दे आर डिस्ट्रॉयींग द फॅमिलीज, दे आर डिस्ट्रॉयींग द यूथ. सगळे नाका जाल्लेले वायसीस थंय आसता, आनी दॅट इज डिस्ट्रॉयींग आवर ब्युटिफूल आनी पिसफूल गोवा. केन्ना कितले फावटी अपोजिशन हाडलें हांवें. NGOs आसा तांकां पासून जॉयन जावन हांव पणजेन बॉब मारली, सगळ्याक हांवें बॉब मारली. इवन नाव आय एम सेईंग वी डोंट वॉन्ट काजिनोज. वी वॉन्ट, यू आर सेईंग revenue at what cost? Destroying our peaceful life, destroying the family lives. कितें आमचे यूथ आसा ते येवन तांचे आवय म्हज्या मुखार रडटा. हे कित्याक तुमी करता काय म्हणून. आमचे भुरगे आसा नासले जोड व्हरून थंय घालता म्हणून. आनी बेगरी जाल्या, बेगर वी आर रिड्यूस टू बेगरी म्हणून. हाव टेन फॅमिलीज काबार, रेवन्यू तुमी करता. आय एम अपोजिंग दिस tooth and nail.
We have already made ourselves clear that we don't want casinos or gambling in this little very beautiful state. Our very clear stand is like this, that casinos and gambling have spoiled the name of Goa throughout the country, not only not only in India, throughout the world. And people specially come for casinos here, and that has spoiled the tourism in this little state, which we are really pained to make it public and clear. So we don't want that such casinos and all those should be here in Goa anymore.
Goyan a casino encourage करचे नहीं तो गोंयकारांक कित्या कारण हांवें पळयलां मोस्टली ह्या काजिनोन खाली चडशे 80% गोंयकारूच दिश्टी पडटा. ट्युरिजम वाडचें, ट्युरिजमाक ह्यो फॅसिलिटी सगळ्यो हाडच्यो. जे भायले कोण येता तांकां हें जावचें. पूण म्हाजो पर्सनल ओपिनियन जावन आसा हो की हे जे काजिनो एवरी हॉटेलांनी ऑफशोर काजिनो देखून घातल्या ते म्हाका दिसता फ्युचरान आमच्या गोंयच्या भुरग्यांक माल. कारण जाय ते गोंयचे भुरगे थिंग काजिनोन दिश्टी पडटा. जाता जाल्यार आमी लास्ट टायम इवन कॅबिनेटीक देखून हांवें डिसिजन घायलेलें की आनी कॅजिनो एनकरेज करचे न्हू, स्पेस दिवचे न्हू. कारण हितून फायनली लॉस गव्हर्मेंटाक जायते बेनिफीट जाता आसतलें जायत आनी जावपा जाय, हेचेर मागीर कांय ना. पूण आमी पर्सनली चोवपा जाय जे कोणाक त्रास जाता. हे जे काजिनो घातले वो लोकांक आमच्या भुरग्यांक काजिनो घालून दवरले पर्सनली कोण त्रासा पडटा हांगा चोवपा वचत जाल्यार 80% गोंयकार भुरगे पिडे जाता.
We can definitely conclude that the overwhelming public sentiment is against casinos, as people across all sections feel that it is detrimental to the youth and society at large. We hope this is message enough and a wake-up call to our lawmakers and politicians. And we'll be back with more news on the other side of this break. Stay with us. Welcome back. You're with Goa 365. The Vasco police on Friday seized a truck bearing registration number GA06T 6256 dumping industrial waste of a private shipyard next to the 4-lane national highway opposite the scrapyard belonging to Lal Sab Khwaja situated at Mangor, Vasco.
It was learned that unscrupulous elements had been dumping the industrial waste at the site over the past 2 days, and the incident came to light when Goa 365's reporter noticed the waste and informed the Vasco police and officials of the Marmagua Municipal Council about the same.
ये मटेरियल मेरा नहीं है साहब,
किसका है?
ये ईस्टर्न इंडिया वाला जो है नहीं, उन लोग गाड़ी उड़ा उड़ा के जा रहे हैं, हमको मालूम भी नहीं है. ये ईस्टर्न इंडिया का वेस्ट कचरा है.
वेस्ट कचरा?
हाँ, वो मट्टी रेती कचरा सब.
Goa 365's reporter also caught the driver of the truck loaded with industrial waste red-handed, who later confessed that the waste belonged to the Western India shipyard at Marmagua.
लेकिन मैं तो सुबह से रेती मार रहा था.
हाँ
क्या अभी मैं आया पहली बार, वो मेरे को इधर लेके आया, और पहला भी दूसरे गाड़ियाँ भी चल रहे हैं।
हाँ
और कौन डाला मेरे को मालूम नहीं।
Local councillor Kashinath Yadav feigned ignorance about the dumping.
I was not there for 6 days. I was in Pune because my mother was serious. Okay. And I came today 11 o'clock. So I saw this haphazard is going. I asked this man, "Sorry, what you are doing this?" So the makan ne officer ne now sampalo la unki ola like kidak maya my own tension. This vehicle should be seized, and this man who is dumping scrap over here and making haphazard in this city, he should be banned and he should be penalized.
The staff of the MMC rushed to the site as the Vasco police seized the vehicle and arrested the driver.
We have received reliable information that one mini truck is offloading some industrial waste at Mangorin. Accordingly, we sent our policemen and we have taken into custody that truck, and the driver was driving that vehicle. And we are going to book case under 34 of IP Act against the driver.
The 2nd of November is celebrated as All Souls Day by Roman Catholics the world over. A day when friends and loved ones who have passed away are remembered in a very special way. This commemoration comes from the ancient pagan festival of the dead that celebrated the pagan belief that the souls of the dead would return for a meal with the family on one very special day in the year.
All Souls Day follows the day commemorated as All Saints Day in the Roman Catholic calendar, as focus shifts from the saints in heaven to the souls in purgatory. The Catholic Church believes that not all those who die in God's grace are immediately ready to experience the reality and goodness of God and heaven, and so must be purified of lesser faults and the temporal effects of sin. The Catholic Church calls this purification of the elect purgatory. The Catholic teaching on purgatory essentially requires a belief in two realities. One, that there will be a purification of believers prior to entering heaven, and two, that the prayers and masses of the faithful in some way benefit those in the state of purification. Through prayer and good works, living members of the Church help their departed friends and family to enter the gates of heaven, especially on this day commemorated on the 2nd of November every year. It is also believed that the souls of the dead visit the homes of their loved ones at 12 noon on the 1st of November and return to wherever they come from 24 hours later on the 2nd of November at noon. Goa 365 spoke to Father Eufemiano Miranda, parish priest of the church at Santanese, who told us a little more about All Souls Day.
Through a long tradition of the church, the 2nd of November is observed as a day of their departed ones. All Souls Day also it is called. And it is a day for all of us to remember lovingly those who have departed, our dear ones who have departed. And it's a duty of love towards them, so much that we are, so much, in many cases, so much that we have.
A special custom that is followed on All Souls Day is that the graves of the departed loved ones are decorated before a mass is offered for these deceased souls on the 2nd